cameras, okay?
He did. Well, actually,
How did he know that I was in this building on Saturday if he don't have access to the cameras?
the way that we got the name we got was Joni, and then you came
No,
forward.
Joni's code come up when I punched her code in to get in the office.
Okay,
Now,
when
now, just let me speak,
Go ahead,
shut
I'm
your
listening.
mouth, I'm talking
I'm
here.
listening.
How did Jay have access to them cameras to turn around to know that I and Scott was in here on Saturday afternoon?
Was Scott with you?
He
I
sure
didn't know
was,
that. Okay.
okay? What difference does that make, Scott? Joe Blow from Idaho, it don't make no
Simply
difference.
the first
I
time we
was,
heard that he was with you.
well, it don't make no difference who was with me. He was in here with me for a witness that I
Okay.
was in here.
Probably a good idea.
Okay, well, how does Jay have access to, why does Jay have access to these cameras when he shouldn't even have it?
I don't know that he does.
Well, he turned around and gave the thumb drive to the cops this morning, saying that he had me on video in the town hall. Where'd he come up with it? If he don't have access to these cameras, how did he get that video?
My understanding of what he showed the cops this morning was when you snatched the body camera off his chest.
He went home and got a thumb drive.
My understanding is he went home and transferred from the camera to
No.
the thumb drive.
He went home and got the thumb drive to give to the sheriff's office because he was accusing me of being in this office on Saturday. Now, how did he know I was in here roaming around in the cameras and in the building if he didn't have access to the
I
cameras?
don't know. I didn't hear him
Well,
say
you
that.
don't know.
What I
But I
heard,
do know he does have access. I'd bet my life on it.
well, what I know and what I saw was when you snatched that
Well,
camera
you don't
off
know
his
what
chest.
took place on Saturday either, do you?
No,
Because
I
you
don't.
wasn't here.
You're right, I wasn't.
Okay, I rest my case.
Thank you.
Since we're gonna leave the keys with the mayor,
Right?
we should also leave passcodes, correct? Passwords to anything in here, right?
Whatever you have, because the alarms will go
No, I
off.
don't have nothing, I'm just
Nor
saying,
do
what
I.
Vita has access to, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a password for this building either, or a key. Never have. But the best solution I can come up with is take every single key that opens this building and give them to him and close this building until the person is there to do the canvas.
I agree.
Do you agree with that?
I'm sorry, Vicky. No, no.
She's already offered to turn in her keys too. She's good. Vicky's fine with giving her keys. Vicky's fine with giving her keys. Well, Eric needs to turn them in too. Everybody that's got keys to this building, we turn them in. Now, does anybody have a better solution than taking all the keys that open this building and letting him hold them until the person is ready to come canvass? Does anybody have a better answer than that?
Cindy,
Cindy?
John's gonna hold the keys, you good with that? Nobody's gonna be in the office.
John. All the keys that would open this building, John would hold.
How
You good with
many
that?
sets are there though?
He has my set.
There's a bunch, everybody's gonna give them up.
To be on the safe side, you can also shut out all the alarm codes except one.
Inventory of the keys you have as well. Sure. Could you do that for us, please?
Mark,
Inventory of the keys, who gave up the keys.
I'm sorry.
Make a list of who turned in their keys.
Inventory of whose keys you have. Like Cody County, somebody should be writing that down.
Vicky is.
Vicky is. Right, Cody's keys are turned in. Who else has keys?
Eric doesn't have keys, I took Eric's
Those
keys.
are Cody's. Vicky's. Eric, you wanna bring yours up?
No, I took his keys, those are mine now.
Oh, those are the ones that Eric had that were from Joni.
Those are the ones that weren't here.
Thank you.
Now, what about the password book for everything on the computers? Shouldn't the VIA have to give that up?
Passwords for security systems?
Hello? How about the password book?
We're trying to get the answer to your question. If you would allow us to be able to actually hear each other, it would be helpful.
Can you give her the mic so we can hear what she's saying?
It should be in the office. Davita never takes her passport book there. I've looked for it, but again, she's a treasurer, so she doesn't leave it open for people to be able to grab, so.
Cannot talk. They cannot speak for herself.
Right now, she has been dismissed, she hasn't been brought back on yet. We haven't yet publicized to make her come so that she can be able to speak again if that's something that happens. Because we're still in public comment.
Cindy,
We're
can
gonna
we
be ready
get
to
your
move
keys,
on.
please?
Cindy doesn't have keys either.
I gave her the keys.
Cindy, you have keys to the town hall? They're saying they gave you Davita's keys.
She said,
Oh, one more thing for everybody. Home Sync security systems is the ones that's over the cameras and the security.
I believe that's true.
Okay. Davita is the only one that has access to do any changes or anything to that
That
system.
is also true, I believe.
You used
Okay.
to.
Say what?
You used to.
Yeah, because I had it set up when I was on the council.
You were also watching it after the council.
So how come you have access to the cameras?
I have no cameras. I have
Well,
no
how did you
access.
know I
I don't
was
even
in
know.
the
I don't know how. You can think that.
You can
2
talk
years
all
ago,
the
I
shit
helped
you
Nate
want.
do it on his phone, but I have never once logged into your system ever. An IP address check will prove that. Your
How did
IP
you-
address check, though, may
I
not.
was in the office Saturday afternoon.
You told me.
You said you had it on a thumb drive, you gave it to the cops.
No, I had his assault.
Oh.
Oh, my
So why did you
Him
have to go?
assaulting me
Why did you have to go home and get the thumb drive when you had your body cam right here on you in the office?
because I wanted a copy for myself before I handed it over.
Oh,
So I could send it to the Secretary of State, the governor, and several other authorities
okay,
today.
whatever.
Not whatever, it happened, bro.
Yeah, well, I wasn't arrested for it.
Okay, I was
So
misinformed,
you know.
but we're not
It was a-
done.
It was a harassment charge that I got.
We'll
And
still be
You can
seeing-
go and talk all the shit you want.
I will have a restraining order hearing in the morning.
Attention, attention.